good English, but still.
Sure.
It's just the idea when they do connect, you have a Roar, you have Dark Willow, and that could be the turnaround that stops TA from being the explosive one, because it is all about TA now.
But you like the draft regardless on the side of Liquid a little bit better.
I like Liquids because they've got some clever stuff going on. You know, Mick is playing weird heroes. They've got the snowball factor. I've been waiting to see some more TA too, so.
All right, I'm waiting to see some brawling going on here in this game too. I hope we get that. I know our commentary team is ready for this as well. It's over to Cap and Kyle.
You're not a
That's right. I do kind of agree over there with our panelists. I was a little sad. Bit less team fight. That first game was very fun, but there is going to be a lot of skirmishing here. It does feel like it's not OG, but Liquid rather, who threw a bit of a curveball into the mix with a late Broodmother pickup.
I mean, we saw this play out yesterday in Secret versus Brame in a similar scenario. There was a Willow, there was a Beastmaster going up against the Big Spider. This time, it's a Skywrath replaced by an AA, but same concept where Liquid are just going to be able to abuse the map control. They're going to get tons of vision all around. And it becomes incredibly difficult for these OG squishies to stay alive because you catch an Orchid and Spider Armor runs at you, you're just dead.
I am much happier. I'm not sure if you heard my Broodmother rant earlier on the previous series. I am quite happy with OG's choice of carry. I feel like Naga Siren, Troll, Alchemist, Sven. Like those are your like 4 go-to like safe lane carries that can really deal with Broodmother very well. So I'm pretty happy with this last pick of OG, and you've got an Ancient Apparition paired up with it. So it feels like a bit of a dream there.
Yeah, we saw VP a couple weeks ago deal with an offlane Brood in a similar fashion. They had the Troll AA, and they just killed the Brood. No spiders until level 6, so you're really not the greatest laner. Hold up.
Okay. Being nice and aggressive with this Mars. Anna knows he's dead, and he will give the first blood over to Taiga.
Do this.
Not bad. Not bad. Liquid coming out firing. And once again, it'll be Topson mid on the Tiny. This time, Sumail on the TA. This is a relatively TA-favored matchup. I think why they're confident to take it in the first 2. And a lot of confidence from Sumail. Seen a lot of commentary that in that last game, Sumail was the only person playing to win. And Liquid doubled down, giving him a carry once again. There were some mistakes made, to be fair.
It was a messy game of Dota. But that in some ways, I know you like the term unforced errors and forced errors. That was kind of a bit of a mixture of both, right? It was a high-tempo game where naturally some messiness was going to occur.
Yeah, OG will certainly need to step it up if they want to play better. Or if they want to advance, rather.
Oh, nice double stun once again. Trying to use the cold feet to apply, but Broodmother is fast enough to be able to get out of that chain stun combo, it seems.
And up top, what is it going to be? It's a Mars versus a Beastmaster in the safe lane, so I think that's relatively Liquid favored as well. Down here, they will have dangers, though. Brood needs level 6. But it's you don't see much Dazzle nowadays.
No.
You had a theory. It could be true, where it's the jungling with wolves strat, but replaced with spiders. Where at some point, some spiderlings will be given control of to Insania, and then he'll jungle with them.
I had that theory?
Somebody did. It might have been BSJ.
I'm a genius. That's a great idea. That wasn't me. I bet it was Robson, honestly. He's the kind of guy to think of silly stuff like that. And they do manage to pick up a second kill here in this bottom lane, and Taiga still survives. Anna had nothing left in the tank, and Stania very likely to die here. Fairy Fire prolongs his life a little bit longer, but he does eventually fall. Sox is going to have to go into the trees when the spear is up, and so that will be a healing salve that is lost to OG.
More harass coming out onto Koifa. Went for the Orb of Venom build. It's pretty standard.
All right, Anna's... He's got another mango, but he is just so aggressive, and he's just dead. I'm not... He had to have known Taiga was coming back about that time. I mean... Oof. And if anything, Liquid wants to fight you there. Whenever you get a hard camp pull off, right, you naturally want to get aggressive so they can't interfere with the pull.
No comment on that one.
Odd indeed.
It's still too early to really tell, of course, but Liquid, you can see the game advantage, I think, is just really good for them. However, do keep in mind, it's been a running joke, but Liquid have yet to be able to break the curse of win game 1, lose game 2. So OG, if they can't play better, at least they'll have fate on their side.
I believe Blitz said that they are the kings of 2-1. Whichever way that goes, they are the kings of 2-1. And I mean, maybe that's to their credit. Alliance are also the kings of 2-1.
Sure.
Look where they ended up. So
it's wild though. I mean, 6 weeks of Dota 2, and a lot of times, I think we've only had, I think it was 6 matches over the entire course of this season that actually ended 2-0. So a lot of BO1s determining where teams actually ended up in the standings. Oh, they got the gold feed.
oh, that one does land. It looks like Koifa wasn't able to get fast enough with the leg seal. It's coming out. Anna, he also has the miss percentage chance on him. Koifa's going to keep going. They have the cookie on top of No Tail. They pick up both the kills. 100 HP, Kyle, from being the difference of getting a core kill or losing 2 lives.
I thought Sven was supposed to beat Brood in lane. Cap, this is going terribly.
It really is.
For OG, and you can't really recover as well. It's a very tough game to play Sven from behind, because you can assume Brood, the moment you leave lane, is going to start pushing your tower with spider pressure, and there's going to be a TA dropping traps all over your side of the jungle.
Yeah, this is certainly not going the way I expected. Oh, the shot just before he went out of vision. Healing salve canceled, but does keep him alive, and apparently he had a backup too. How's mid lane going? 28-4, 24-4? Is this what you would expect out of TA, Tiny?
Yep. It was definitely another one of those matchups that's benefited the Tiny more so, because, you know, you just get free runes, so it's easier to sustain. You're taking so much damage from the side blade spam.
That was cute. You see that? Sumail popping the glyph in order to make sure the creeps don't die. So if he does get tossed back, the creeps are still taking the aggro of the tower, and also potentially denying some CS. Little plays like that from mid laners I always think are so cool.
Yeah, I remember talking to Fear and Bulb about this way back in the day. Sumail is a real pain, or at least he used to be, to commit to replay review. He would watch the first 3 or 4 minutes in the mid lane, be like, ah, damn it, and turn it off. He cares not about mid-game rotations.
Another kill, No Tail.
So much for that bitch.
I'm beginning to think this is the difference between Snapfire and Ancient Apparition in lane. As Topson almost being run down, baits it out, had a Fairy Fire.
Was that delivered by the courier?
I think it was, because I have to imagine Sumail would have already known, like, oh, he doesn't have anything left, but the courier may have actually just delivered a clutch Fairy Fire to keep him alive. Koifa gonna be okay, and immediately they turn around. I think the minus armor plus the Silken Bola just means they can always man fight. It's the Snapfire Brood is too deadly.
Yeah, especially now that they've got that advantage, the kills they've amassed. There's the Soul Ring. Spider Spam will come online the moment Koifa hits 6. He's halfway there.
Dire's middle tower.
And I fear for No Tail. The moment a couple rounds of spiders are up, he's gonna take a shredder, and oh, you got a cookie away. He'll just tank the cold feet. Koifa's strong enough to duel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Swiftly to the temple's defense.
And this is all like this pressure that's happening is without the Broodmother getting level 6. So once the spiders start being picked up, even if he may not be able to use them in lane the best, Insania in some trouble at top lane, being chased down by the boar.
Dire's middle
But
tower
Mickey
is under attack.
is a wall that stands between him and his defensive support.
This top lane, you can tell, Mickey going for the Blades of Attack before the Chainmail. So that should tell you all you need to know about how well top lane's going for Liquid. Sumail, a little bit of trouble, has Refraction.
Yeah, he does have Refraction, but it's being burned through pretty quickly with a full wave of creeps there. Saxa, looks like they were able to finish off Insania there, but bottom lane continues to go poorly for OG. Anna is dead again.
And it's not going to get any easier. Koifa is now level 6. And Taiga is on a mega kill streak. He is almost level 6. Oh my god, it's 8 minutes into the game. I don't know how you survive bottom. I don't actually know who the hell OG put down here to deal with the pressure.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be able to rain cookies as spiders skitter over and find any support. And yeah, Ana makes the wise decision. He gets the hell out of here. Good timing.
Right as they get aggressive to go on the kill onto Seb. Almost get him, but he is bailed out by his stick charges. And now they turn around with the Primal Roar. Mickey, he does have stick charges himself. You could see him kind of trying to bait in Ana. Ana will not swallow that bait. He'll back off and just go for creeps. But Sumail, Curse Crown on him. One last shot on Topson, but now they're turning around with the Avalanche and the last couple of hits in from Saksa. The meld isn't going to allow him to survive. There was already, he tries to get some bottle hits in, but it's not good enough. The Sentry placed preemptively in the river to deal with traps. That's why he couldn't stay melded.
They needed that kill. Once again, Sumail, he's got the Courier and Topson one swipe away from a double death, but ultimately ends up dying there. You need to make that play if you're OG, because bottom tower was lost the moment on a TP top. And you have some major issues now.
Oh, really?
Whoa. Seb?
He's going for Seb, and he's gone! Taiga all-ins on it. He tries to hop into the Roshan pit to maybe try and get a deny, but an unstoppable streak is fed to Ana. That is not insignificant.
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth. Seb had just finished his Helm of the Dominator, so didn't lose any gold. As you said, huge streak going to Ana, your hard carry, and Seb was with no roar and no boots anyway, so that's pretty much a free teleport in his eyes. Plus the extra one from death. Easy 100 gold, he'll say.
All right, guys. I know we probably
And they also got a
game, but we can
ward
still
kill on
do
top
this.
of everything else. Mickey, about to be pressured, but this is not your ordinary safe lane carry. Dark light. Having an offlaner in the safe lane position does mean that you can kind of park it out there. I mean, nobody really wants to go on a Mars who's level 7.
Yep. This is what makes Liquid seem so strong right now. They have this ability to run what are effectively double offlaners, while Sumail then is able to play the hard carry from mid. So he's just free farming now, coming back up to clear some stacks. Look at Koifa, yeah, our spider cam. He's uncontested. He is attacking a tier 2 before 10 minutes, and no one is there, and no one can go there to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, OG,
who responds?
If the Sven's lane went okay, maybe he could do it. Beastmaster doesn't have maxed out axes. Tiny, it's just a one toss of the tree, but he doesn't have that every time. And now Topson not even being able to stay mid lane. As a smoke up from Liquid, they say you can stack as many heroes as you want in the top tower. That's the least important tower in the game right now. We're taking your tier 2, now we're pressuring your mid.
That is a massive advantage for Liquid, because now if you can just control this bottom outpost, it's 10 minutes into the game, Cap. That is a lot of XP they're going to suck away from OG.
Oh, absolutely. Terrorize is going to be... Oh, no, it fell a little shallow. And Saksa will pay for that. A lethal error from him. And now No Tail. Uh-oh. The Broodmother is out of the bottom lane. He's being let loose on the rest of the world now. Bunch of spiders die, but well worth the cost of an ancient apparition.
I think this was the strat, you know, guys, we can't win game 2 anyway, so let's pick something as annoying and potentially cheesy as possible. And right now, you said, and I agreed really, that the AA Sven would be a good answer to the spider, but it has done absolutely nothing. And you've now got OG forced to play 30% of the map with their entire draft. The entire, look at it, you can just, they're not wards, but you can see the bottom jungle and who's in possession of it. Koifa just has webs all throughout. At his leisure, he can look to connect towards mid, but for now, I think just control the outpost.
Highest amount of building damage at 11 minutes on any hero, and then it's not surprising. He has just had a full reign of the bottom lane, and now you're going to start seeing him exert some pressure on either the tier 3, maybe he tries to take over more of the mid lane. Either way, he's going to be creating a lot of space for TA just to hit Ancients. Mickey, he's going to be the one being gone on here, but a Brambles misses.
Keep in mind what's at stake here, Cap. Liquid, they win this, guaranteed second place.
No Tail going to be run down easily. I'm not even sure what he's doing down here. I mean, this is not the place to be. Maybe top is a better place, but Sumail links up with Mickey to help make a kill happen. Immediately TP's down to refill his bottle on an arcane ring.
Man, this just blows my mind. So Liquid win, they're second place. They go to the major with 400 points. They need to perform. They might get themselves a TI invite. Nigma would go as a wild card, but OG guaranteed would need to play a qualifier for TI.
back over. Primal Roar put on the dazzle to make sure there's no shallow grave to bail out Mickey. But now, Anna stuck inside the arena is being nailed by Mortimer's Kiss. His very excellent shot, Taiga.
Take that trade. Every time. This is Liquid fighting at a numbers disadvantage. Koifa farming at least 500 GPM in the meantime, so long as you get the trade there, you're happy.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I mean, look how defensively Liquid is playing in some of these situations. Because,
yeah,
I mean, Koifa can't help. That's the downside, is that, like, rotating as a Broodmother sucks. But this might be a good combination if they can burn through the refraction. Ice Blast is going to come in, though. Terrorize goes out. The Shallow Grave, it's going to keep him alive for now. And now Topson's the one in trouble. He does end up dying to No Tail, ticked out eventually, as Ice Blast did do its work, but he's still catching up. Koifa is going to look to slow him down further. He's going to go for Seve, and he's ignoring No Tail for a much higher value kill. Slowing him down, playing the outskirts, the Curse Crown, the Spiders are going to be drug away, and eventually Koifa should be able to get this kill, no problem. And a fresh round of Spiders, if he wants, he can just start transferring all his aggression now to the top lane.
He did use a lot of webs for that, however. Only one charge remaining, so he's going to have to be a little conservative now. But yeah, you make a really good point. Liquid, they read the map quite well. It's not really the most difficult spot when Koifa is just saying, hey guys, there is still nobody bottom, but they're playing to hug the tier 2 top because OG's only move is to try and swap jungles and take over Liquids.
It's not a matter of intelligence, but discipline,
Indeed.
right? It's like everybody knows OG can't play the bottom half of the map, but you gotta just be reminding yourself, okay, that means they are going to be 5 in our jungle a lot. All we have to do is just not die to it, and maybe even get the right kind of team fights here with an initiation onto Topson. They may have just bursted down the most important core at the start of a team fight without him getting anything off. He chucks a tree, but that's it. Now Seth being run down, he's gonna have to use the Primal Roar to be able to have a chance to stay alive here. The Ice Blast over the top, but they don't really have much to follow it, as Liquid have surely won this team fight and have definitely claimed the Aegis for themselves, as OG don't really have anything left.
Yeah, Sumail went for the farming build too. He has max meld already with the Desto. No blink needed, not just yet, because Mickey rushed one, and realistically, as you said, like, they're comfortable just out farming on the map.
Oh, Anna! Mickey catches him farming. Cookie to stop the TP. And now Anna is definitely dead. That was a cute little play. Mickey was trying to hide out of vision to prevent the stun, but Koifa is there to collect the kill. He has created a tunnel of webs from top to middle and a little bit down to bottom, so there's just nowhere really for OG to hit neutral creeps anymore. Be able to catch a nice combination, setting up 2. The terrorized Taiga does manage to jump out of that one. The Curse Crown, though, keeping Mickey stunned even further. Shallow Grave will delay the Ice Blast kill. Eventually he dies, but Taiga says that his work is done. They kill 2 on the side of OG.
This is
bit of a slaughter.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, okay, you know, don't be negative here. How does OG get back into it? But really, they need Liquid to make some sort of egregious misstep. Like, every Mars arena, it's a blink combination. Mickey just hits the spear. That's going to be a kill. They have the cookies to drop in. Sumail has Aegis, a DD, a blink soon to arrive, unless he just purchased something else. Might have been, what was that, like a Dragon Lance? Yeah, I like this. I like the no blink. When you're ahead like this, just all in on stats, because you don't need a blink. Mickey will be your initiation. The Spider Army can always flank. Just try and have that max distance. Very nice in a game like this.
Now, Liquid does have, as you kind of talked about, like 2 offlaners, basically. No Tail. 1 hit is almost enough. A spear almost connecting into the trees. A Primal Roar going. Seb has nowhere to run to.
Beast in me.
He ran in, but nobody else from OG can help with that.
You can't play. They've died 24 times in 17 minutes, Cap.
Yeah.
They don't have a bottom outpost. This XP gap is getting bigger and bigger as the minutes tick by. That's the same edge Liquid had like 35 minutes into that last game in terms of XP. Look at that. You saw that side blade?
Yeah, no. They changed the side blades, making it so it amplifies your actual range is just hilarious.
Oh, thank you. You stacked these for the Sven. I'll take them.
Okay, so they basically have two offlaners on the side of Liquid, right? That does mean that they are going to drop off, right? Mars, Broodmother, standing past 30 minutes isn't really their forte.
Yeah.
Do you think that OG has the heroes to be able to beat the carry of Liquid, which is TA in this case?
Oh, for sure. They just need a lot more time. You can even check out Koifa's build. He's going for the pipe into Ag's build. He has arcane boots. Like, this hero is not played to win after 30 or 40 minutes.
Topson has a TP up in a second, but there is now Cookie. So he's going to go for the TP and then realize, oh, Taiga's here too. Never mind.
People just stay out of bottom. I know it's tough, but oh, geez, there's nothing good for you down here.
Oh, hey, this is a big kill. Ice Blast and all the damage that Dark Willow provides.
Look how cheap they are.
Ranked heroes.
No Tail's TPing out from just in front of the tier 3, and they've got to because it looks like Liquid might be able to pressure the actual base of OG, but this is honestly how you have to play it from here on out. Just try to delay, obfuscate, and defend your base when necessary, but nobody should be venturing past that little OG mark in this bottom lane. Is that dead tier 3?
Yeah, with the double damage TA, looking like it's Seb going for the back again, straight up Primal Roar on Dazzle and then runs away. What was that?
What the?
That was the weirdest hit and run I've ever seen.
You're supposed to flee the scene, not... What? I mean, at this point, maybe you're a bit lost if you're OG. Even gods may bleed. This is not a very easy game to find some sort of comeback mechanic. Maybe a toss back?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's... They are in dire measures. They have to go for one of those really crazy plays where they get a toss back into the tier 4 area. The toss back is here, but it's to toss Anna back to stay alive.
That's the wrong fountain, Anna. That's not where... He's not supposed to be in his own.
Brambles catching several heroes. Koifa almost stunning up his team with a Curse Crown. Actually stuns up Midgame for now, but Midgame still finds the opportunity to get an arena, catching all these heroes. Sumail starts lining up the damage. Already killing Anna, now going for Topson. Topson stunned up that he is dead as well. 2 cores out, and Seb doesn't have any damage here. Saksa gets 2-shot by Sumail, and even Insania living. It's like public enemy #1. They just keep on going for the Dazzle. And it goes to show how bad this fight went for OG. They couldn't even kill the 5 position.
I gotta say, this new Liquid is terrifying, man. Like, Koifa, even from the offlane, offers the same sort of hero versatility. Sumail just straight up bodying anybody. And Mickey now freed to play more of these initiator style 1 positions. Whoever's playing Snapfire for the squad also looks on point, and thus far, this is a pretty dominant performance. They are crafting themselves a path to the major. Second melee barracks, a moment from falling.
Koifa scribbling away. Ice Blast was going in, but a blink away and a Cookie out. Everybody from Liquid tries just to return fire on Topson. Liquid are indeed doing it. Not in the same kind of climactic way that LD was referring to. This is a much cooler and confident doing it. They are just systematically destroying OG. Pick off by pick off, fight by fight, building by building. Liquid are establishing total dominance and are securing themselves 2nd place here at the Western European DPC.
Oh man, and OG, they go from heroes to cheerleaders because at this point, their best bet at getting to TI involves EU doing as well as humanly possible at the major. We've got a shot right now with this loss of an OG versus Nigma TI Finals rematch, potentially just to get to TI, with 1 squad being forced to watch from home. Sumail, they don't quite get him into the fountain.
Not quite. They pop the God Strength, but of course the Refraction is allowing him to ignore all of that damage. Anna kills some spiders, but that's all he's going to be killing here. The mother comes, as always. Team Liquid.
They like look almost surprised. Like, hey, you'd think they'd be giving you more of a pop-off.
I thought we were supposed to go to game 3.
Yeah.
Isn't that our normal thing?
Sumail's bored. She's like, guys, like, I have harder matches in my pubs when I'm smurfing in NA.